Hey, what's going on, CoinOpTV subscribers? Robert Welken here, bringing you some video game news regarding the latest LEGO and Star Wars video game that was announced yesterday during all of the E3 excitement and hype. I've got some of the info from the press release, and I've got some other info that I dug up on Twitter, my own thoughts and opinions. So let's get started. LEGO Star Wars The Skywalker Saga is set to launch in 2020 on the Xbox One, the PlayStation 4, and the Nintendo Switch, and Windows PC. No official release date, but if I was a betting man, I would say maybe like March or April 2020, kind of get in on the tail end hype of the movie there, the Rise of the Skywalker. So that would be my guess. We'll see how that goes. Here's the information from the press release. I'm going to read a little bit to you, then I'll give you some of my thoughts and some extra info. So it says here, the biggest LEGO Star Wars video game to date, LEGO Star Wars The Skywalker Saga, will feature all 9 Skywalker Saga films, including Star Wars The Last Jedi and Star Wars The Rise of Skywalker, of course, episode 9, both of which are making their LEGO Star Wars video game debuts. Players can roam the entire galaxy with their favorite cast of characters, from Luke Skywalker to Rey and BB-8, or Darth Vader and Kylo Ren if they choose to turn to the dark side. This is again from the press release, and command some of the greatest vehicles across the galaxy. The last LEGO Star Wars video game that I played that came out was from The Force Awakens, and I thought that was like one of the best LEGO video games I ever played. I was engaged. I was drawn in. I enjoyed the movie, and then I enjoyed playing sort of not only the scenes from the movie, but sort of it almost felt like we got like a Blu-ray with extra scenes and extra little chapters that they kind of filtered into the video game to kind of like piece together the movie. And I thought that was really clever and well done. So props to the last one there, The Force Awakens. So I'm very curious to see what becomes of this new collection. It also says here in the press release, players can start a game at the beginning with Star Wars The Phantom Menace, begin the original trilogy with Star Wars A New Hope, or launch right into Star Wars The Last Jedi or Rise of the Skywalker, both of which are making their LEGO video game debuts. So that's great. So if you want to play chronologically or unchronologically, if you just want to kind of jump around, it sounds like you can do that maybe from the menu screen. Just kind of say, okay, I want to play a little of this, and if I get tired of being young Anakin, I can jump over and play some Luke, and maybe a little further along play some Rey. So that's all great. I like that. Some jump in and jump out. So we got the new trailer, and the big thing about the trailer is no voice acting in the trailer, which is kind of a big deal, because we've had like originally back in the day when the LEGO video games were out, there was kind of grunting and sounds that they would sort of make, and it was sort of this comedic sort of parody on acting in the LEGO video games. And then they started really going full-on voice acting, and some of the voice acting I could take and was sort of fun, but there was definitely some charm that was lost and missing once it got all into the voice acting, because then it seemed like they were just straight up adapting the movies, especially the Avengers video games, the LEGO video games that came out for the Avengers. It was just like, hey, we got the movie, we're going to paste it into a video game. But now we're back to the grunting, and it appears, from what we can tell from the trailer, there's just the teaser just had grunting on there and no voice acting. So I'm cool with that. We're going to get some funny moments and some grunting. And if you've never played any of the older LEGO video games, that's the way it was for years and years. And then it went into the voice acting, and it's great to see it going back to the grunting. It's probably cheaper for TT Games, the video gamers there, to make that, because they have to probably pay less for kind of the license of the voices and the actors and things like that. So what was a little confusing is something I want to sort of clarify here. Now, when I was reading this press release, it sort of said the first time that The Last Jedi and Rise of Skywalker were going to be into video games, and I thought, okay, well, maybe this is just kind of a remastering of the old LEGO video games, the LEGO Star Wars video games put together, and then they're like tacking on the last couple, Last Jedi and Rise of Skywalker. But apparently that's not the case. Apparently, according to Arthur Parsons, who's one of the head guys over at TT Games there, we've interviewed him many times, great guy, he tweeted that LEGO Star Wars The Skywalker Saga is everything built from the ground up, brick by brick. I'm quoting his Twitter. It's not a remaster, It's a whole new game. Enjoy. So now I'm very excited that they're going to go in, start from scratch, take all the things they've kind of learned over the years and put the polish into things. So this really ups the ante for me. I'm looking forward to checking this out. It's going to be fun playing like all 9 Star Wars video games or Star Wars movies in video game forms and Lego all the way through. It's you know, it's been a turmoil time for Star Wars fans with some of the ups and downs, but this definitely feels like an up and a high and something I'm very much looking forward to. I'll be at Comic-Con in next month, and I hope they have some of the game to show up there so I can maybe check it out and see what it looks like. So let me know in the comments below what you think of this news, and you know, if you're a Star Wars fan, if you guys are brand new, please subscribe, hit the bell notification there. And that's it for this video. Thanks a bunch for watching. For CoinOpTV, we'll see you next time.